can exist. Like, like when you read about the definition where it says the quality of having an excessively high opinion of oneself or one's importance. When you think of like Jesus, you think about him taking care of every single person. Like if I was to grab like every single person here in the church, and I was to say like, hey, Barb, do you want to come up here? Hey, Trevor, you want to come up here? And we were all just lined up here, right? Would everybody get the same amount of respect that Jesus would give to each person? And that's actually supposed to be given to each person, And I would argue to say that, a lot of times we get so, like, just caught in this vortex of, like, feeling like we have to obtain something greater than, than even, like, what, I don't know, just, like, something more than we have to, than just what God has got for our lives. That's the end-all, be-all of it. It's God has something specifically for you, but we try to muster something up that's even greater than that. We try to step over people, Like I used to be a big I still am a big ponderer and a big thinker in a lot of things. And I would always ponder a lot of deep things as a kid. And one of the things that I would see is I would see people that had gotten picked on. I'd see people that had gotten, abused, or I'd see people that were in the corner. And I'd always wonder, like, with God, like, it was like a battle in my mind with God. And it was like, well, what about that person? Like, well, what about that person feeling, that they get something in their life? Like, what happened to them? And I would think about that as a child. And, it was a challenging process because when you live here on the earth, you see so much corruption, you see so much problems, you see so many things that the enemy does that he just thwarts out of people, Even in our own hearts, he just puts seeds of deception inside your own heart. He puts seeds of turmoil inside your own heart. He's there to just destroy so many things. But it's the Lord who prevails. It's the Lord who is way more important. It's the Lord who has such a bright future for every single child, every single person, every single man, every single woman who decides to follow after the Lord. He has got something relevant and beneficial for every single person.